New tonight, authorities are investigating the death of a detainee inside a police lockup in St. Mary. 34-year-old Geraldo Francis, also known as Nagram, died after being involved in a reported altercation with other inmates at the Anatabe police station on Saturday. Police say the fight broke out around noon. Francis was taken to hospital for treatment where he was pronounced dead. The Independent Commission of Investigations INDECOM and the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau IPROBE have launched parallel probes into the circumstances surrounding his death as the St. Mary Criminal Investigations Branch continues its own inquiries. Francis had been facing several serious charges, including murder, use of a firearm to commit a felony, possession of a prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for St. Mary Southeastern Christopher Brown is raising alarm tonight over what he describes as chronic overcrowding at the Anatabe lockup. The MP says the facility was built to accommodate 12 detainees, but has reportedly been housing up to 50 inmates, calling the conditions unsafe, unsanitary, and unacceptable. He warns that overcrowding significantly increases the risk of violence and compromises safety for both detainees and police. Brown is calling for an immediate and transparent investigation, urgent steps to reduce overcrowding, and a comprehensive plan to prevent similar incidents. Investigations are ongoing tonight. Developing tonight, two Canadian nationals are among several people in custody tonight following a cocaine bust in St. Elizabeth. The arrest came during an ongoing anti-narcotics operation led by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA with support from the Jamaica Constabulary Forces K9 Division, Area 3 Narcotics Unit, and the St. Elizabeth Police. Law enforcement sources say a quantity of cocaine was seized during the operation, which forms part of an intensified crackdown on drug trafficking in the parish. No charges have been announced at this time, and investigations are continuing tonight. A fatal police shooting is under investigation tonight following an early morning incident in Yorktown, Clarendon. Police say two men were fatally shot during an alleged confrontation with police around midnight. Jamaica News Page tonight understands that a police team was conducting an operation in the area when they were challenged by armed men. Officers say they took evasive action and returned fire. After the shooting ended, the men were found wounded and in possession of high-powered weapons. An M16 rifle and an AK-47 rifle similar to the ones you see here were seized. The injured men were assisted to the Mapen Hospital where they were later pronounced dead. The incident is now under investigation by the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Independent Commission of Investigations. Now to the crisis in Spanish Town. A woman injured in a gun attack along Marchpen Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, has died, bringing the death toll from the incident to 2. The woman has been identified as 33-year-old cashier Siobhan Phillips, a resident of the community. Police say she was shot in the abdomen during the attack and succumbed to her injuries tonight. The other victim, 32-year-old laborer Damian Duncan, also from Marchpen, died at hospital yesterday after the shooting. Jamaica News Page tonight understands that the gun attack occurred around 8:45 p.m. when loud explosions were heard in the area. When police arrived, both victims were found suffering from gunshot wounds and were rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital. A motive for the shooting has not yet been established. In response to the latest deadly violence, police have imposed a curfew in sections of Marchpen, Spanish Town. The curfew took effect at 6 p.m. on Saturday, December 6th, and will remain in place until 6 p.m. on Monday, December 8th. Additionally, the St. Catherine North Police have named 6 men as persons of interest, saying they may be able to assist investigators. They include Troy Clark, otherwise called Roach, Theophilus Campbell, otherwise called Danga Reds, a man known as Cross or Rubber, a man known as Breda, a man known as Breeze, and Omar MacDonald, otherwise called Jilla. All are from Marchpen and surrounding communities and are being asked to report immediately to the Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Spanish Town Police, the Spanish Town CIB, Crime Stop at 311-119, or the nearest police station. Investigations are continuing tonight. And that's the news on Jamaica News Page tonight. News covering what's happening, powered by viewers like you. We invite you to click subscribe and tap the notification bell to stay connected. Thank you for connecting. See you in the comments and be sure to join us again for more news.